welcome back to our adventure. This vlog is our last day in Lima. We wrap up our time here with these last 6 spots.
We kicked off the day at Cafe De Lima in Miraflores, ready to fill up for another round of exploring. We ordered 2 empanadas, an egg brioche, a latte americano, a side of fries, and a dessert cookie. Sounds like quite a spread, right? Well, the food was fine. The atmosphere was also fine. Very modern, clean, nothing too special. But the dessert, that was the real star of the show. This Cookie Monster in action.
It's like a butter cookie, top and bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a flour cookie. It's probably made out of like oats. And inside that they have like a caramel sauce.
Next, we took a stroll through John F. Kennedy Park, also known as Cat Park. And yes, the nickname is 100% accurate. This place is a feline wonderland. The story goes that over 25 years ago, a local church introduced a few cats to control a rodent problem. But turns out, these cats really like Lima. They stuck around, had some kittens, and before long, the park became their permanent home. Today, local volunteers take care of them, making sure they are fed, healthy, and hopefully not multiplying endlessly. So if you're a cat lover, this place is basically paradise. Oh, and before we forget, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can follow our next adventure.
From playful kitties to serious history, we popped into the Baldermero Alejos En Ayacucho exhibit. Alejos was a legendary Peruvian photographer who documented the everyday lives of people in Ayacucho throughout the 20th century. His collection of over 60,000 photos captures everything from fancy studio portraits to the region's social and political changes. Basically, if you want a visual time machine into Peru's history, this exhibit is it.
After immersing ourselves in history, I needed to just walk it out. Wandering the streets of Lima with no real plan is honestly one of the best ways to soak in the vibe of the city. People going about their day, local markets buzzing, street vendors selling delicious snacks which we may or may not have sampled. It's kind of a thing you don't get in a guidebook.
For dinner, I had something big planned for Amit's birthday. Central Restaurant. If you haven't heard of it, this place was ranked as #1 of the best restaurants in the world last year. Central is all about showcasing Peru's biodiversity in the most mind-blowing way possible. It's across a 13-course journey through Peru's ecosystem, taking you from the Amazon to the Andes on a plate. The catch? It cost us $1,000 for this experience. And we've got an entire video dedicated to this insane meal, so make sure you check that out.
Next day, we left Lima to see more of Peru, but at the end of our trip, we returned to Lima for one last day.
First stop, the Larco Museum. If you're into history, this place is next level cool. Housed in an 18th century mansion, it has one of the most impressive collections of pre-Columbian artifacts in the world. Think stunning gold, silver treasures, intricate pottery, and even an entire section dedicated to, let's just say, spicy ancient artwork. Before calling it a night, we made one last food stop at El Chinito in Barranco. This place is the spot for Peruvian sandwiches. And after hearing endless recommendations, we had to try it. We grabbed one to go, and spoiler alert, it was worth every single bite.
Alright, so we are right now in Barranco, our last night in Lima. We went to Cantarana. I totally forgot it. We're so hungry that I totally forgot to make a video. But one of the fellow guests in Arizona recommended this restaurant for us, Chinito. So we went there and got a sandwich. Gracias.
Just keep that sealed. Gracias.
So we got these sandwiches from El Chinito. It smells like pork. And Ronald is waiting. He's not allowing you to open the sandwich because the smell is like really pork. Anyway, on our way, we found this really cute coffee shop called this La Panadaria, and we just like popped in to get some coffee. And just look at this carrot cake. It's so pretty. And now after this, we're gonna go to our hotel and then sleep because tomorrow we have a flight to Chicago.
And that's a wrap on Lima. But be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon because our next video is the one that you don't want to miss. Our $1,000 dinner at Central.
So I just got fact checked. The Central is apparently the number one restaurant on the planet. So I mean, stakes are high. I'm super excited for it.